that's going to be all about. There it is. LinkedIn is up. YouTube is up. What's up, guys? Justin R. Harris here. Welcome back. Business scenarios, right? We're talking about the Daily Drucker here. You guys know the platform here. If you haven't been and you're just jumping on for whatever reason last minute, go back. The playlist is incredible. It just has all this great communication, conversation, just business, innovative thinking, just strong-minded, positive, forward direction, everything business, finance, just a conglomerate of just a melting pot of just madness, just business thinking, right? Conversations. And so with this one, right, defining corporate performance. Peter Drucker kind of goes elaborate with this one, right? So I'm going to read what he has here. If you notice with some of these on the playlist here, we do that every once in a while because one, he's trying to deliver a point, and by me trying to paraphrase or give my best direction on that is probably not giving it enough justice, if you will, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this one to you guys, and we'll go from there because it's great, right? It's kind of like reading Rainbow at this point. All right, so here we go. He goes, Ralph Cordner, CEO of GE from 1958 to 1963, asserted that the top management in the large publicly owned corporation was a trustee. Cordner argued that senior executives were responsible for managing the enterprise in the best balanced interests of shareholders, customers, employees, suppliers, and plant community cities, right? That is what we now call stakeholders, right? So this is what they were. Cordner's answer still required a clear definition of results and of the meaning of best with respect. He says with a clear definition of results, right? So with respect to balance is what he's trying to get at. So where are we going with this? We no longer need to theorize how to define performance and results in a large enterprise. We have successful examples. So here's where he goes, right? He takes that example, he takes that story, and he goes from there. This is dry for some people. For those who like story time, you're sitting down, you're watching, you're listening to what I'm telling you, right? For those, they probably already left because they're like, Justin, dude, this isn't it, right? Like I said, this isn't for entertainment. I'm not here for that. Here, so he goes, both the Germans and the Japanese have highly concentrated institutional ownership. How then do the institutional owners of German or Japanese industry define performance and results? Though they manage quite differently, they define them in the same way. Unlike Cordner, they do not balance anything. They maximize, but they do not attempt to maximize shareholder value or short-term interest of any one of the enterprise's stakeholders. Rather, they maximize the wealth-producing capacity of the enterprise. It is this objective that integrates short-term and long-term results and that ties the operational dimensions of business performance. Market standing, innovation, productivity, and people and their development with financial needs and financial results. It also, this above on which all the constituencies, ooh, what a word, whether shareholders, customers, or employees, depend on the satisfaction of their expectations and objectives. So here's how he sums this all up with his action point, right? Because this is the trend of his book. He says, check the trade-off of your enterprise is making between long-term performance variables, market standing, innovation, productivity, and people development, and short-term profitability. Decide whether these trade-offs are healthy for the enterprise. Dry for some, for others,